In recent discussions, a major development emerged around the Iraqi dinar, suggesting that early to mid-November could be a significant period for those following the currency's potential redenomination and value shift. Mr. Sami hinted that Iraq might initiate the process of exchanging notes during this time, with new exchange centers already operational across the country. These centers allow citizens to bring in their older 30 dinar notes in exchange for newer versions of the same. For context, 30 notes refer to large denominations like the 25,000 dinar notes that carry significant zeros on them. This process, however, does not yet mean that citizens are exchanging these notes for lower denominations, but rather that they're receiving freshly minted notes in place of worn and damaged ones. The significance of these exchanges runs deeper than just the physical currency updates. It seems to be a well-thought-out precursor to a larger plan. Frank, another voice in this conversation, pointed out his surprise, exclaiming that he hadn't expected citizens to begin exchanging these notes so soon. His initial question, whether citizens are receiving credit or lower denomination notes in return, highlights a curiosity many share about Iraq's next steps. However, it appears that at this stage, the exchange centers are simply replacing old notes with new ones without altering their value or denomination. This action could be a foundational step, essentially preparing Iraq's currency ecosystem for the introduction of lower denominations, potentially signaling the approach of a redenomination. Firefly, on the ground in Iraq, confirmed that Iraqi citizens are indeed turning in worn-out dinar notes as well as U.S. dollars at these centers. The American dollar transactions indicate another layer to the country's efforts to gradually reduce dollar dependency. By encouraging citizens to trade in their U.S. dollars, the government seems to be moving toward a future where the dinar stands stronger as the primary currency in everyday transactions. In this context, the exchange centers are a strategic move, creating both familiarity and trust among citizens in a smoother process when the lower denominations, possibly in the works, eventually roll out. This development has a ripple effect on the country's economy, instilling a sense of confidence that significant reforms might indeed be underway. Frank emphasized that this entire operation is setting the stage, likening it to a precursor to the release of lower denominations. These preparatory actions are aimed at a smooth transition, helping citizens become accustomed to handling and exchanging their currency, paving the way for new monetary policies to be integrated effectively. For Iraq, introducing lower denomination notes could serve several purposes, such as making daily transactions more practical and increasing citizens' trust in the value of the dinar.